Hi, welcome. I'm Chrissy, and this is a tiny bookcase. And it's October, and I just received my Coffee and a Classic book box in the mail today. So stick around and join me for another book box unboxing. So I'm happy you are here to join me for another unboxing. I just received this month's book box, so I'm so excited to get in the box. So let's get started. So I got my scissors and let's get into this box. Hopefully I'm not gonna have a hard time with this tape. It looks like it's coming out pretty good. Okay, so let me get you a peek at this month's book box. So let's dig in. I'm gonna save the book for the last item. So I'm gonna leave the book for the last item because I just want to keep the suspense going. I already know the book for this month, but since there was no card on the top, maybe you guys want to be surprised. I'm just gonna keep the suspense going a little bit and just wait till the end for that book. So right on top, I didn't have to dig in. We have this little item here, and it looks like a tower. It's got a little bit of glitter to that, so it's shiny. I'm assuming this might be our bookmark, but I'm going to put that aside and we'll check the card for later. So let me dig in. I see something orangey on top. Okay, it's obviously a pumpkin, but I'm thinking that this is a bath bomb. I hope it's not a bath bomb because I don't really like taking baths, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm gonna put that to the side. And so I'm feeling that, yeah, I think this is our beverage. This is Hansel and Gretel maple coffee. So with this book box, if you have never received a Coffee and a Classic book box before, you do receive a beverage, and it is customizable. So you can receive hot chocolate, tea, or coffee. Me and my daughter share this book box together. So we chose coffee for our beverage this month. Sometimes we do choose hot chocolate, and we've received tea as well, but we've been sticking with the coffee. So maple coffee, that's interesting. We'll see how that tastes. I'm gonna put that aside. I think there might be one more item left. Yeah, I think I feel it. Okay, so this is a little bit of a project. It looks like a wooden bird. Not too sure what this is about, so I'm gonna put that aside and look for the card. That you receive a card with this book box, and it usually just tells you the theme of the box and what you received. And here we are. This is the card, and I just remembered I didn't bring up the book. So let me just pick up this book for you. So this is the Brothers Grimm 101 Fairy Tales, and I am a bit of a shock because this was not the book I thought I was receiving. I actually thought I was receiving, and if I can find a picture for you, I will put it up around here somewhere. But this wasn't the book that was featured for the sneak peek. Now, it was a Grimm's fairy tale book, but it was not a World Cloud edition. In actuality, I passed on the adult book box this month because it was The Wizard of Oz, which I would have loved to receive, but it was a World Cloud edition, and I just did not want to get a World Cloud edition because unfortunately I just don't care for the World Cloud edition of books. And this is what we get. So I'm quite disappointed, I must say. I was looking forward to the book that was featured in the sneak peek on Coffee and Classic's website, this wasn't it. So unfortunately, this is what we got. It is the book. It's just not the edition that I expected to receive. So I'm very disappointed. That edition had illustration. I don't know if it had illustration inside the book, but it definitely had one on the cover. And I really wanted that edition. So not very happy. Can't lie about that. Pretty disappointed, I must say. But let's get back to this card. So this is the card for this month's box, and it says The Brothers Grimm 101 Fairy Tales by Jacob Grimm and William Grimm. Coffee, Hansel and Gretel, Maine maple coffee from Coffee by Design, Portland, Maine. Bookmark, Rapunzel's Tower handmade die-cut bookmark from Coffee and a Classic. Bookish item 1. Cinderella's pumpkin, 3.5 ounce handmade, I called it from the beginning. Bath bomb from at TR's Essentials. Itsy, so I guess this is from an Itsy shop. Really wish it wasn't a bath bomb. Don't really like taking baths. Kind of wish it was a shower fizzy. But, I mean, it's not like this book box has been going great so far. At least it went downhill once I saw the book. Okay, well, I'm glad I left it to the last because can't hide that disappointment for nothing. Bookish item 2, which is The 7 Ravens Paint Your Own Wooden Raven Stand-Up. So I'm assuming that I was right. It is, it's not a puzzle. It's a raven, and let me just open it so we can see it. Whoa. Sealed pretty good in here. Well, let me get my scissors and get into this package. Okay, so I got this open finally. Okay, so pretty much just put this together. It's not really a puzzle, but you do have to piece it together. I'm having a hard time doing this. Oh my goodness, why am I having such a hard time? I'm thinking that they're not really aligned very well because it's just not seeming to fitting. It's not fitting in the slot very well. Okay, no, I don't have it on there well. I don't know why it just won't fit well. I can't get this together. I tried. I'll see if I can get this together off screen so you can see it because it's just not coming out for me right now. But it's supposed to go together. And I'm assuming, you know, it'll look nicer when you get this together. But apparently you're supposed to be able to paint this. But obviously there's no paint in the box. So you'll have to get your own paint if you want to paint this. If you receive this, pretty much that's what I guess you have to do. So it's a raven. It says 7 ravens, paint your own wooden raven stand-up. So, I mean, ravens are black. So if you have some black paint, I might not paint this. And if I do, I might not paint it black because I don't think I have any black paint, but I do have some white and gold paint, so I might make it a dove or some kind of fanciful bird color. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with this, but I have to figure out what I'll do with it later because I can't get it together now. And that's it. There's nothing more in this box, so let's just look at the book that I'm very disappointed in. Oh, okay. Well, at least the end covers are pretty because I really do like this forest scene. I hope there are illustrations in this book because the book that was featured in the sneak peek was so pretty. The front was so pretty. I think it was a Barnes and Noble's exclusive edition, and I really wanted that edition. That is the reason why I chose the Grimm's fairy tale book actually, and I passed, like I said, on the Wizard of Oz, and I love The Wizard of Oz, and I don't own it. And I would have liked to have gotten an adult edition for once, but I just don't like World Classic editions. World Cloud Classic editions. They're not my favorite. We have received a fairy tale book before in Coffee and a Classic this year. I want to say Hans Christian Andersen collection, and you know what? It's right here. 1 second. I will get that for you. So this is the World Cloud Classic edition of the Hans Christian Andersen tales. And the color is not bad. I don't mind the lime green. I just don't like the World Cloud Classic edition. I just don't like it. It's just boring. And the font is small, and if you watch my channel, if you watch other videos, you know that I don't like tiny font. I just don't like it. I'm just disappointed in this box. I really, really, really don't like this book this month, and I was really, really, really looking forward to it. So, oh well. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. Yep. I was just taking a peek. It's like, maybe I'll get lucky and there will be some illustrations, but there isn't, as you can tell. There isn't any illustrations. And another thing I don't like about this book is the run-on chapters. And I will show you what I'm talking about right now. So what I don't like about these books, as you can tell, you see the chapter 41, The Robber's Bridegroom. There's no, like, it just runs into the next chapter. There's 45, you know. It just, like, I just don't like it. I just don't like this edition at all. I don't like it at all. And it's really not a children's classic edition. It's not. The book that we were supposed to get was a children's classic edition. It was the Barnes & Noble's children's classic edition. World Cloud Classic is not for children. It's adult. It's an adult edition of children's stories, but it's not a children's classic edition. So I would like to get my money back, really. Okay. I need to stop because I'm very, very angry right now. I don't like this book at all. Don't like it. Don't want it. Didn't care for this one. That's why I passed on The Wizard of Oz. I really, really would have probably picked The Wizard of Oz. But I didn't want a world. I did not want a world. What is it? It doesn't even say. Yes, here it is. Word Cloud Classic. I don't like their books at all. I don't like them. Some people do, and that's just my preference. I just don't like them. I picked this box because it was promised. I shouldn't say promised, but it was said that it was going to be a Barnes & Noble's classic edition. In fact, I actually even looked on a couple of days before the sneak peek for November, and it was still up there. The book that I was supposed to receive was still up there with a pretty picture, and this is what I get. This book box is worth, this book box costs $41.99, I think. $41.99 or $44.99, but it's over $40. And you receive the book, 2 bookish items, a beverage of your choice. So, like I said, tea, coffee, or hot chocolate, and a bookmark. And all for $40-something. And that is the starter box. That's the book box I received, my daughter and I. There is a standard box that is in $50-something. I'll put the price somewhere If not up here, I'll put it in the description box below so you can see the price. And that concludes everything that I showed you. The book, the 2 bookish items, the beverage of your choice, and a bookmark. Plus you receive a snack or plus you receive a snack and a coffee mug or some type of vessel to hold your drink. And that's for $50 something. Again, I don't remember exactly what the price is, but I will put it here somewhere so that you can see for yourself. And it comes in a box. There's a decorative box that is inside the back packaging box. This standard box, this starter box doesn't have that. It just has, like I said, the book, the 2 bookish items, the bookmark, and the beverage. And normally, you know, it is kind of pricey. So I usually try my best to check out the sneak peeks. You usually will get a sneak peek on their website. Like the day before, you're going to be charged because I'm charged 15th, I think, of every month. I'm charged sometime after midnight. So you really got to be quick. If you don't like the sneak peek, if you don't like the books being offered that month, I usually look because I don't want to receive a duplicate book, a book that I already own, or a book that I don't really want, like this. And I did, and I was happy. I was happy with the book that I thought I was getting. So I left it alone. So now I'm really worried because I've already charged for next month's book. Next month's book box is going to be the holiday book box, from what I understand, because of shipping delays. Coffee and a Classic has said that they are going to send those boxes out early. So next month we are supposed to get A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. That is the book for the children's classic book box, which is what I chose. And I believe the I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I passed on the Wizard of Oz World Cloud Classic for the November book box, which is supposedly the the holiday box, the Christmas box. So that I am just totally confused. But the adult book for this month was still a why can't I remember that name? Word Cloud Classic. It was H.P. Lovecraft, I think. It was that book, but it was a world classic, and I didn't care for it, so we picked this book, which we expected it to be the Barnes & Noble's Children's Classic Edition. We actually had bought an Grimm's Fairy Tale book from Barnes & Noble's and returned it because we were going to receive the Barnes & Noble's exclusive classic edition, and that was extremely less than this book cost. I want to say it was like $8. That's all it cost. But we took it back because I wanted to get that classic edition. And if I find a picture, I'm going to put it up here so you can see what I'm talking about, so you understand why I'm upset that I got this book. But I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of my Coffee and a Classic children's book box edition. I just want to apologize for my rant. I am sorry that I haven't been able to hide my disappointment. I just really don't like these editions. I just don't like them. So I would never ever purchase them. I don't like to say it ever, but I wouldn't purchase them like with my own money, and I wouldn't have purchased this box if I had known it was going to be this edition. That's why I'm so disappointed. That's why I passed on that Wizard of Oz book, because it was going to be this type of a book, and I didn't want that. So I'm really worried now that my Charles Dickens book that's supposed to come in November, I don't know what edition I'm gonna get, and I'm really disappointed because I kind of depend on the sneak peek actually being truthful that it is the book you're gonna get, because if I had known it was that edition, I wouldn't have paid for this box this month. I just wouldn't, because I don't like those editions. So I'm gonna actually reach out to customer service and see what they'll tell me. I've already opened the box, and I really don't want to pay to return it. So I don't know what they're gonna tell me, but I do want to tell them that I'm disappointed in this book, because I kind of feel like I was duped, that I didn't get the book that I was supposed to get. And I understand that there can be some issues with getting your shipments and the right editions, but I think that, I can understand if they're having trouble getting what they ordered, their supply, but I would have liked them to notify their customers and tell them, hey, we're not really going to give you that edition, but we have this edition. But if you're not happy with it, we can refund your box this month, and you can just wait till next month. I wish I was notified of this switch and additions, because I really would have liked to just not have received a box this month. I was looking forward more to the book this month than what the contents were gonna be, because honestly, sometimes you get some nice bookish items, and sometimes you just get what you get, and I get that. That's a whole kind of thing with subscriptions in general. You don't really know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you might like it, and sometimes you might not. But that's the whole deal with these subscriptions. But the main part of this subscription was the book. So I'm like, as long as I like the book, there's times where I'm not too happy with the items, but I mean, it is what it is. But the book does matter. So, I would have liked to got the book. I would have loved to receive the book I was expecting to receive, and not this one. But again, I apologize for my rant. It's just my sincere reaction to being disappointed, and it's a bit juvenile, I feel like, and I'm sorry about that. But I apologize again. And normally I am not this bad. I guess I kind of was like, I don't like these editions, and I would definitely, I've said that so many times, so I'm sorry. You're probably tired of me saying that, and you're probably tired of hearing that from me. But um I'm just gonna stop right there. But I'm sorry if this is the first time you see one of my videos. Normally not this I'm normally like this petty, because actually I know that's what I'm being right now. I'm being petty. And I apologize for that. But I hope that despite my reaction to this unboxing, that you decide to return for another video. They're not all like this. Uh, but until next time, take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye.